Hello. For those of you who haven't practiced with me before, my name is Heather Agnew from Yoga Trinity. And today I thought I'd share with you one of my favorite breathing techniques, the three-part breath. The aim of the three-part breath is not only to give us a moment to sit and focus and breathe mindfully, but also to start to explore all the different aspects of the breath. So the belly breath, the breath into the ribs, the breath into the chest, as well as the front of the breath, the sides of the breath, and the back of the breath. So finding yourself in a comfortable position, that might be sitting up on a bolster or a cushion on your mat. It might be sitting in a chair, or it might be sitting in bed. If you find Sukhasana, easy sitting position, comfortable, that's great. If it's not so comfortable for you, you might try extending your legs into seated angle if you find that that gives you a little bit more ease. What's important is that your spine can be neutral, that you're not having to use a lot of effort to sit up. So once you've found that comfortable position, and maybe if you've got a little bit of blockage in your nose today, clearing out your nostrils, because we're going to aim to breathe through the nose. And maybe put on socks and a jumper if it's feeling a little chilly in the space that you're working in. So we're going to get ourselves comfortable. And just a couple of reminders before we begin. If you feel any discomfort of any kind during this technique, you're welcome to stop and take a break and return when you're ready. If you think about how much feedback our hands give us in everyday life, I'm going to be using my hands for this breathing technique just to help me feel where I'm directing the breath in my body. If that's not a comfortable practice, or if that's not available for you today, that's okay. You can focus on the internal breath instead. I'm going to be using my hands. So I'm going to start out by placing one hand on my belly and then one hand on my ribs. And just starting off with some nice soft breaths. If it's available, inhaling and exhaling through the nostrils. If you've got a stuffy nose or a facial difference that doesn't allow you to do that, you're welcome to sip the breath through your lips. So we're starting out taking just a few breaths. And then we're going to place some effort on breathing into the belly. So drawing the breath in and imagining that we're filling the belly and using that hand on the belly to give us some feedback on the filling of the belly. And then exhaling from the belly. Inhaling into the belly. And exhaling from the belly. So being able to feel your abdomen rise and fall. Inhale. And exhale. So this is the first part of the breath. Breathing into the belly. Inhale. And exhale. Now we're going to start adding the second part of the three-part breath. We're going to inhale into the belly. And then we're going to continue the inhale and breathe into the ribs. So imagine your ribs expanding. And then we're going to exhale first from the belly and then from the ribs. Again, inhale belly first. Then the ribs, feeling your ribs expand, and then exhale from the belly and from the ribs. Let's try that a couple more times. Inhale, belly and ribs, and exhale from the belly, exhale from the ribs. Again, inhale, belly and ribs, and exhale from the belly, exhale from the ribs. Getting ready to add the third part. We're going to inhale the belly, the second part, the ribs, and the third part. Keep inhaling and imagine filling your chest with the breath. Then we're going to exhale from the belly. Keep exhaling from the ribs. And finally, exhale from the chest. And we'll repeat that again. Inhale, belly. Inhale, ribs. Keep inhaling, filling your chest. And then exhale, first from the belly, then from the ribs, then from the chest. Do it a few more times together. Inhale your belly. Imagine you're also filling your lower back. Inhale the ribs, the front, side, and back ribs. Inhale the chest and imagine the upper back. Then exhale belly and ribs and chest. Again, inhale from the bottom up, belly, ribs, and chest. And exhale from the bottom up, belly, ribs, and chest. Now take some time to practice this at your own pace. And taking one more breath at your own pace. Belly, ribs, and chest. Exhale from the belly, from the ribs, from the chest. And then you can return to natural breathing. And from here, you can flow on into your practice or relaxation or meditation, or carry on with your day. Thank you so much for sharing the 3-part breath with me and for letting me be part of your practice. Namaste.